Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going through the free-to-play mid and also pay-to-win defenses I'm planning for this week in Supreme Arena. We're going to lead it off for team number 1 for free-to-play. This is going to be the Pandora Shmir combo with Pac-Bon spell, which is overall pretty solid because Pac-Bon provides that additional survival. We have the Ludovic for healing, we have Nero to take an enemy Lily May interruption, and we have Pandora pretty well protected here actually because Grim Execution will be tanking most of the damage, Ludovic will be healing Pandora, and Pandora is not on a position swappable tile, and so Pandora should definitely be able to survive long enough to let Shmira come out of the box and begin bursting the enemy. We have Damon also in the back to be buffing up Shmira further, and that is going to be it. Now, as for the PvP charms, basically any hero which I use in Dream Realm, which are basically 4 out of the heroes here, Damon, Pandora, Ludovic, and Shmira, I'm just running the Dream Realm charms. I'm not bothering to craft a PvP exclusive set because it also gets too confusing to swap charms back and forth all the time. But for Nero, Eagle charms are going to be as recommended because that gives him ultimate power, and that powers up the damage from an ally in spirit form. Now here, unfortunately, I'm not able to get Nero in a position to make Shmira his target, but it's still better than nothing. For team number 2, it is going to be the Iron Elemis Satrana Bonnie combo, and the reason for that is we definitely want to have Tossie on this map effect, and we're going to have Satrana and Bonnie in a position that they cannot be jumpable, for example, by enemy Sylvina, so they're going to be freely able to apply their debuffs at the beginning of battle or spark buff from Satrana, and Satrana will be providing it to Tossie, Bonnie, and Snowstomper. We have Iron in the back, Snowstomper taking enemy Lily May interruption, and we have Elemis as a tank, and with the Seismic spell, it's very strong because it deals more magic damage, and this whole comp is to be bursting the enemy quickly, and so this is going to be a good comp you can run using heroes which a lot of people have built up on their account. As always, if you need to replace Satrana, you can replace her for a hero like Damien, because he also can kind of do fine into a comp like this if you have him. Okay, so team number 3, we're going to be using Theodore, Siren, Lily May. Now, if you do not have Theodore, that is fine. We'll talk about replacement. It'll basically be Faramore. However, if you have Theodore built, then definitely you want to run him in PvP. It's really important. He's going to boost the energy of Siren, allowing Siren to get almost an instant ultimate off. We have Snowstomper to take an enemy Lily May interruption. We also have Hugin here because you're going to have Hugin with probably his charms because they've been a priority for even some Dream Realm. And so you can just actually use him to buff up Lily May in the back. And Ravion will also be buffing up Lily May and Siren to make them hit harder with the Divine Favor spell. Overall, this will be a solid team. If you do not have Theodore, that's fine. You can run Faramore. And then what I would recommend is you just want to have and make sure that Faramore is buffing up Lily May. If you opt for a position like this, you can definitely go for a team like this, which will be pretty strong as well. And this is going to be the no Theodore version. So as for the mid teams, number 1, it is going to be Shakir to being buffed up by Theodore to get that immediate ultimate, and we have Snowstomper in front to make sure that he will take an enemy Lily May interruption first. We have Persis and Lily May in the back with the Divine Favor spell, and Ravion to further buff up both of them. Basically, this is going to be a quick nuking comp, and it is very strong and effective. Now, as for charms, I'm running Arcane charms onto Ravion because they're also good for Dream Realm. I'm running Sorcery Charms onto Lily May because in the past those have also been good for Ravage Realm. Perseus, you can run different charm sets. Basically, any offensive charm set would be good. Some people say Arcane Charms they've recommended. Even Sorcery Charms can work. Shakira, I haven't really bothered with it yet. I don't think, I mean, you know, Mystic Charms probably are the recommended for him. And Theodore, definitely you want to have the Insight Charms. That will be strong. So there we have the team number 1, Perseus nuking comp. Team number 2 is going to be an Igor, Bonnie, Satrana Stroll team, but with Tossie as well. Basically, Satrana will be providing her sparks and Bonnie will be debuffing the enemies, and then Tossie and Igor are going to jump around and spread it. This map is really well catered towards heroes like this because you get shields each time you jump a large number of tiles, and then Callan will just be protecting with the Supreme Plus skill upgrade. He's a very strong tank and a really good option to run. Now, if you don't want to run Callan, you can definitely replace Callan for a Damon. This will also be a very effective team and definitely worth also running if you don't have Callan built. Or even worst case, you can replace for a hero like Thorin or Velka. You can even replace Igor if needed for one of the other heroes. But basically, this is the core of the comps: Satrana, Bonnie, Greyborn, Phantomal, and then Tossie as well. They have good synergy. And we're running the Pac-Bon spell for a greater tankiness. And for team number 3, it is going to be the Marcel combo team, but like the more budget version, because it has Ludovic here. So Ludovic will instantly be healing Marcella and providing her another buff. We have Hugin in front of Marcel, we have Rowan behind Marcel, and we have the Tessio buffing up Marcel as well. Now with the Siren, he's also going to be healed by Ludovic, blocking the enemy artifact. We have Seismic Spell to be locking them down. Now as for the charms, so Siren recommended charms are the destructive charms. Marcel recommended are the sorcery charms. For Hugin, mystic charms I kind of recommended for PvP, and I just have sorcery charms onto the Rowan. Looking back at team number 2, so Damon we already know, but let's talk about Callan. So Callan, I really think the cheetah charms are best for him. The other heroes I haven't bothered with it, but Tossie, definitely blast charms will be big. Bonnie, we've seen sorcery, insight charms, both have worked. Satrana, the blue charms, which I think give her tankiness, energy recovery, I think are the best, and Igor, Reaper charms. So that's gonna be it for the mid teams. And before we move on to the pay to win teams, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight Store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video and a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmarked link and make the purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thank you all so much for your support. Okay, so as for the pay to win team number 1, it is going to be a Cryonia Kulu kind of turtle team. We have Callan to be shielding everyone apart from the Kulu. We have Damon further buffing up Cryonia, and we have Ludovic for that healing. With the Divine Favor spell, they're also going to have pretty good energy recovery and be unaffected in the back. That is the whole idea behind this comp. But the thing about this comp, because you have Ludovic, Damon, Callan, you're also going to be able to survive long enough to maybe even outlast an enemy Dunlinger or even a Thalia type nuking. And then allowing buying the time for Cryonia to get off her ultimate and solo the enemy team. Now, as for the charms for this team, I've opted for Butcher charms on the Cryonia, but other people have recommended, you know, those blue fist charms, which give energy recovery and tankiness, or even the sorcery charms. Both are reasonable options. And for Kulu, I've opted for the sorcery charms. Callan, we have the cheetah charms as we mentioned before, but this is going to be a very solid team. For team number 2, it is going to be the Dunlinger side Thalia comp. You don't have to run Alicet here, but I do recommend running Igor, and because Igor Saida have great stall factor, we have Saida with the bell from Dunlinger, and then also the buff from Alicet, just to give her more survival. And then we have Athalia in the back with the Lucia Phantomal, which is really a strong combo as well, with the Pack Bond spell for added survival of this team. Is going to be a great option. So yeah, this is a strong team, definitely catered towards this map where you have a lot of heroes jumping around like Igor, Thalia, and potentially even Saida, who are going to be able to trigger this effect and get that shield. Now as for charms, I have the Resolute charms onto Dunlinger. I have the Igor with the Reaper charms. Athalia has the these overloaded charms, which I do recommend. I think an Arcane on Alicet, and we have Blast onto Saida. So those are the charm lineup. For team number 3, it is the Marcel pay-to-win comp with Mihira. And this is going to be better than the more budget option, because Mihira can crowd control enemies at the beginning, also luring them away from Marcel. We have Tessio buffing up Marcel, Hugin and Rowan buffing Marcel, and we have the Siren in the back blocking the enemy artifact with the Seismic Swell for more like basically nuking power. This team is very strong. It isn't really geared towards this map because we're not going to be jumping around, but you're just going to try to wombo combo them, and literally within seconds this team can eliminate an enemy team. The only major basically counter to this team is Athalia, Dunlinger, Saida teams, because the problem with this team is even though you have great nuking power, of course Athalia is going to remain alive, Saida is going to stall long enough that potentially your Marcel is just going to go down, which is the problem, but then Siren can also potentially clean it up. And really, yeah, overall, this is still an effective team. But like, Marcel's only weakness is her lack of survival, so you could definitely try to run like an Alicet in here to protect the Marcel a bit longer. But honestly, from my testing, even if you're running Alicet, that one extra life is not enough. And if the enemy has like that Dunlinger Saida Exordia comp with Athalia, they're gonna eventually kill your Marcel anyway, even if you have Alicet. So that's why we're using Alicet on the other team, Mihira in this team. But anyway guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully this is helpful. Good luck this week. If there's any other team you want to recommend, you can feel free to share them in the comments section. But thank you all for watching, and that's going to be it for this one. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight Store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video and a pinned comment. But thanks for watching guys. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then everyone, peace out for now.